So let me get to the squealer, Gene Squeal, right? Now, I was talking about the squealer earlier today because I am talking about Christopher Williams. You could go watch that from earlier. I'm not going to reiterate everything I said talking about that, but of course, it was some more bullshit. He saw Christopher Williams choking Holly Berry with a gun in one hand and choking her with the other hand. He went, wrestled the gun away from him, took the gun from away from him, took him outside the club, talked to him, turned around and gave the nigga the goddamn gun back and let him go right back in the club. But he's Mr. Captain Save-A-Ho, and he love all the women, and he's doing this for the women, and he's doing this to Diddy, right? For whatever reason, right? Well, some very close people to Diddy. I worked with Diddy for a long time. They called me up. And this person I know personally from the industry. I never known this person to be a liar. I know this person that still works within the entertainment industry. Not a weirdo, not a liar, not a clout chaser. Right? But they could claim bad boy just as much as Gene can. Right? So more recently, we seen Unique Mecca Audio interview Gene and ask Gene what was his motive. What's his motive? Why was he doing this? Why was he doing this? What was his motive? What was his motive? Right? And he kept saying all this stuff that didn't result into Diddy doing anything wrong to him. Right? It was Wolf Mother. It was Wolf. It was all this other stuff, right? Here's what happened. Y'all heard him tell the story, right? About how they came to his job and he had to have all those arbitrations to keep his job, this, that, and the other. Now, if you don't believe me, just go to Diddy page and ask Diddy, am I lying? Did this happen? I'm going to say allegedly because I wasn't there. I wasn't in the room. I didn't see it. Oh, all right. Allegedly, Gene went to Puff because of all that shit that happened, right? And told him he wanted money because of all that stuff with his job. And Diddy told him, no, that ain't on me. You came and worked for me, this, that, and the other. He even tried to protect him and say he didn't know him and this, that, and the other, so he didn't lose his job. So he's like, yo, I'm not giving you no money. So he told him, yo, if you don't give me money, I don't know what he asked for, how much he was, but he wanted money. He told him, yo, he told Puff or Diddy, yo, if you don't give me what I'm asking you for, I'm going to get on the internet and I'm going to tell stories about you. Puff, am I lying? Mr. Squeal, am I lying? Did that happen? Is this what not where it's all going on? You didn't tell that nigga to give you money for you. And he told you no, and you went, you didn't threaten him, allegedly, that if he didn't give you the money, that you was gonna go on the internet and start talking about and telling his business? Puff, am I lying? And y'all know what Puff told G? Suck my. And G said, okay, allegedly, right? Now, I'm saying allegedly because I wasn't there. If you doubt what I'm telling you, go on Diddy's page and say, yo, is Choke lying? Did this nigga threaten you and tell you if you don't give him money that he was going to go on the internet and start fucking telling shit about you? And you told him to suck your stick. Am I lying, Puff? Diddy, am I lying? Y'all go on his page and ask him. That's what happened, y'all. That's what happened. So it wasn't about Wolf Mother. It wasn't about fucking Wolf. It wasn't about, oh, he didn't give D-Ferg the 40 bands for the cocaine because the nigga got knocked by the police and they needed to pay the connect. It wasn't none the Biggie shit. It wasn't none of that, nigga. He was fucked up with his job for moonlighting, working that bad boy, and try to hold Puff responsible for his ass trying to work 2 goddamn jobs. And threaten that man that if he didn't give him no money, that he was going on the internet and get his money, allegedly. But you can ask Puff and for the confirmation. Is that not what happened? Tell me I'm lying. Is that not what happened? Is that why you can't tell Unique what was your motive? Your motive was that nigga said, nigga, you came and worked for me. I ain't giving you shit. I'm going to the internet. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Suck my stick, nigga. That ain't what happened. All this Biggie crying and bullshit. Nigga, you out here for the fucking bag because that nigga won't give you no money. Allegedly. This nigga gonna go and moonlight and try to work both jobs, running around with all these famous ass niggas, and the fucking shooting happened. So now he caught up because they got to tell who was there at the shooting, and now his job finds out he was there at the shooting, and he ain't supposed to be working with nobody doing no fucking security. I had to go through 6 arbitrations. Y'all hear how he cry about that? If you watch, you know how he cry about that and blame him for that. You doubt that he threatened that nigga that he wants some money because his job got fucked up? Don't take my word for it. Go on Diddy page and ask him, yo, it was what Choke saying true? Did this nigga try to low-key extort you, allegedly? And tell him you got to give him money or he was going to the internet. And you told that nigga, suck your DIC. You ain't say stick. He told that nigga, suck his. Puff told that nigga that. Nigga, go to the internet, nigga. And that's where all this shit allegedly is coming from. That's why he ain't got no reason to why the fuck he doing it. Now ask around. This is why he ain't got no reason. That's why he can't say what he did to him. And ask him, did that nigga tell him that? Ask him, yo, that nigga Diddy told you to suck his stick when you try to get money from him because of your job, because of those 6 arbitrations? Dirty ass nigga. He probably told you, give me that booty, big boy. Oh, nigga, you got to give me some of that booty, big boy. You need some money, big boy? Cordio, what up, baby girl? Thank you very much. Money? What you mean money? Nigga, better get down and pray, nigga. You need some money? Come here, my child. Let's pray. Yo, make sure y'all get the Hip Hop Nucleus, the Tunnel documentary is out right now on Tubi, Apple TV, Amazon Prime, Stash Movies on YouTube. All right, the Tunnel documentary. Make sure y'all